Hello, there you can see I'm holding a sock with 3 tennis balls in it. We're going to use this today for demonstrating the figure 8 motion that you can apply to your tennis serve and working to improve your feel and your technique and find out what tennis swing is best for you. So you can see I'm holding it with one hand and I bring it up with my hand facing down. The sock is falling behind my head. It happens quickly so you don't see it, but it doesn't hit me. Oh, well, there it hits me. Okay, that's what happens if you get it too close to your head or if you let the sock flop. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, and you can see if I use the pancake style serve like that, well, you can see if you turn just enough, you'd miss yourself. But if I don't turn, oh, the racket's not that flexible, so I probably won't hit myself in the back, but the sock, you hit yourself in the back. Okay, I do it left-handed and right-handed by reversing the video. I'm actually left-handed. It's good to use the other hand as if you're throwing a ball up. The more precise you can be, the better repetition you'll get for applying to the serve. I shorten my hand on the sock because this might be easier for some people, right? Making it more compact, it's might be easier to follow the motion. So this is basically a throwing motion. It's not a tennis racket, so the sock does move a little bit different than the tennis racket because it's very flexible. So it bends a little bit more through the air. But it gives you the feeling that you want with the tennis racket. All right, and here you can practice kind of the foot movement. Here I'm stepping up and pushing with my legs a little bit. So I come a little bit off the ground. Okay, now with the racket. All right, if I hold the racket really loose, it almost looks like I'm the sock, right? Look how flexible the racket looks, and it's actually doesn't bend. Take my word for it. I'm using the Continental grip I'm showing you there. It's like a hammer grip. It enables you to swing the racket more on the edge so that when it goes back, it falls, slides behind the head there. You see that? So we can go behind the head. And unlike you hear about scratching the back, there's really not much time to scratch the back because the shoulder, in this case, the left shoulder turns and it brings the racket off to the left side. See, it's off to the left side, or as you're looking, it's to the right side of my head. So the power is on the, for the lefty, it's on the left side. You can see how I come through on the left side. And if I really let it go, you'll see how the racket really just keeps wanting to flip back and coming back and serve again. So here's right-handed. All right, we're finished with the serve there, and now here's the forehand. Which, by doing this, you could again determine what kind of swing gives you the most best feel, best racket speed. You could listen to the sound of the wind through the racket, the air through the racket, make a very distinct sound. All right, and now you can do the ground stroke, in this case the forehand, with the sock, without the sock banging against your body. You can see I'm using my other hand there, my right hand, to both catch it and bring it back. And that's what you would be doing with a tennis racket. You don't necessarily have to catch the racket at the end of the swing, but you could grab it with your hand when the racket comes to a finish. All right, two-handed backhand, which for me is not that natural. And when I watch, I can see some changes I can make to have this figure eight motion not be so awkward. In other words, that front shoulder should be lower than the back shoulder when I start coming forward with it. And I have it much higher. So that is actually inhibits the motion slightly. That doesn't give it the maximum speed or rotation.